Alright, so here we've got Natsuki Chronicles being played on PS4. This is developed by Q Corporation, published by Rising Star Games. Review code courtesy of First Press Games. So thank you guys very much for the review opportunity. So this is a shmup slash bullet hell if you get into the harder difficulties. So here we've got story mode, arcade mode, trophies, staff credits and options. We're going to look at options. We've got sound options, controls. So not much there, but there is options. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at. Let's go look at arcade mode first, because there's quite a bit more to story mode I'd like to cover. We're going to look at arcade mode first. So arcade mode, you've got start, configuration, my records, online rankings, and exit. So configuration, this lets you change the difficulty. This lets you change the number of credits you have. This goes ahead and gives you you can either toggle the speed shift or hold it. And these are the different speed settings. It defaults. Let's see actually what it defaults to. I'll just change it. Alright, so it defaults to 3 and 5. I like to have it on 7 and 5. And we're going to do toggle there. Okay, we're going to do difficulty easy instead of normal. Spawn marker, to change the display of enemy spawn markers. Bullet trajectory display. This will indicate whether or not you have. It'll show you the trajectory of the bullets. This only does high threat bullets by default, or you can do display off, or you can display all. Let's do high threat. Bullet deflection display, change the display bullet deflection indicators. We're going to just do standard, and deflection sounds will be standard as well. Exit. Okay, and then we're going to just do start. So in this mode, so there are, I believe, 9 stages. On easy mode, you get 7, I believe. Or wait, I'm sorry, you get 8 stages and then 9, if I'm not mistaken. But arcade mode is a little different than story mode. So I do prefer story mode over arcade mode, and you'll see why shortly here. It does take a while to load, but that's okay. Alright, so the game itself looks beautiful. I love this game. It's really pretty to look at. So you have enemies coming at you, and if you destroy, and this actually goes through the controls here. So if you want to go and just look at the controls on the screen rather than me explaining them, probably easier because there's a lot of stuff going on the screen at once. One thing it doesn't tell you, at least in the controls, is what buttons used to change the speed, and that button is actually B. I'm sorry, B. Wow. The button is actually the R1 button on the PS4. Whoa. But arcade mode has you picking up weapons as the enemies drop them. So your buttons or your weapons can change throughout the course of the stage. And of your time with the game. If you kill every enemy in a formation, you get a points bonus. That's why you see those points jumping up there. Plus 8,000 and all that. That's because I've killed each enemy in its formation to get that. And if you hold both the X button and the square button, you can fire both your secondary and your primary weapon at the same time. Although both of them do lose potency when you do that. Or do lose damage effectiveness, I should say. Here's the first boss, the first stage. That's pretty quick because I have it on easy. Now, the speed adjustment, which I thought was kind of interesting, doesn't affect the speed of the game. It actually affects the speed of your ship only, which I thought was kind of interesting. It doesn't affect how fast the stage moves or how fast the bullets fly. It is simply how fast your ship moves. Stage clear. S plus, not too bad. And then lose the second stage, and then third, so on and so forth. I've gotten up to stage 6, I believe, is the highest I've gotten. And that's transitioning from normal to easy mode, because normal mode, just stage 5 was just too difficult for me. It's just because there's a lot coming at you all at once. This is by far my favorite weapon because it shoots through obstacles. This one and your starting weapon, I think, I would say are my favorite ones. The one that the gun that shoots in 3 different directions. That's my favorite weapon outside of this one. And then my favorite special weapon would be the homing laser. I like this shield too. But yeah, the graphics are beautiful. The music's great. Gameplay is a lot of fun. It's pretty challenging, but at the same time, really hard to put down. I put about 6 hours total into it yesterday. Pretty much in one sitting. Just such a great shmup, really is. Kind of makes me want to check out the other ones in the series. I think it's the third one. So yeah, I definitely want to eventually check out the other ones in the series. This game's great. Definitely a lot of fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you actually. I'm gonna actually quit this. I'll show you the story mode. Story mode's my favorite part of the game here. And I didn't think it would be, honestly. I started arcade mode instead, thinking, oh, I don't want to do the story, but the story mode is actually a lot better than the arcade mode in my opinion. So story mode. So okay, so fine, 7, almost 8 hours, I guess, into it. Wow, never mind, I was wrong. So yeah, almost 8 hours of this game yesterday. Okay, so here you've got memories, that's story clips, and then you got training here, and then you've got the actual missions. So you got stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, I think there's a total of 9. I'm on stage 6. So once you choose a level, and I'll go ahead and choose. I'll choose the mining side. Actually, that's one of my favorite stages. Alright, I'm gonna do it on. I'll do it on normal. So when you choose a stage and choose difficulty, you're given a briefing for the mission. I'm gonna skip that, and then you come to the equipment stage. This is actually really kind of awesome. So here you got primary weapon, and you get to choose what weapon you want, and you can unlock the weapons by spending credits in the lower hand corner there. That tells you how many credits you have and the player level. I'm at 31. As you go through the stages, even if you die, you earn experience points. You go up levels, and by earning levels, you unlock weapons you can choose to purchase, provided you have enough money to do so. I don't have a lot of money. I'm actually going to save my money. But But yeah, let's say I wanted to deploy. Let's see here. What do I have equipped right now? Laser? No. Okay, so let's say I wanted to do Wave 3. And let's say I wanted my secondary weapon to be. What is it right now? It is. I'll grab that one. Let's say I want it to be. Let's say a rear wave 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and deploy that one. And then let's say I want my special weapon to be rotating option. Okay. And my body color, I did buy this body color, but this is the red's what you start out with. But you can buy the silver, or you can buy the worker's passion yellow. I'll go with the silver. I like the silver. And then these are extended shields. Each time you play through the stage, you earn a shield. So I've only gone through this level twice on normal. And then here's your game setting. Should look familiar from the last game mode. So speed, shift, speed mode, and then spawn marker and all that stuff, and game start. So that's what's different about the story mode. Also, these are the weapons you have. That you don't, when you get hit, your weapons don't get knocked back like they do in arcade mode. So that is also also something that I think is kind of good about this one. And see the trajectory there. It tells you where the bullets are flying. Oh, I hit. I knew I would. Yeah, see, the higher difficulty you get into, the more of a bullet hell this game turns into. But yeah, the mine so far is one of my favorite stages. There we go. Gonna start going down. I'm just gonna end up. Oh, that's cool. I just got okay. Well, that's 35 failed. Cool, rank D. Awesome. Go figure. But yeah, so you go up a level. So you go up a stage study level, and then that gets you an extended shield. So now with third extended shield, and this gets me weapon unlocks. Almost went up a whole level, and you get money. Now I have 3,031. Sorry, 3,331. But yeah, so let's look at story mode. And then a cool thing about the memories here, I'll go and play this one. The cool thing about the memories here is those that, unlike other shmups, and I know other people have said this, but unlike in other shmups, the in-game cutscenes here, rather than having them in still images or rendered outside of the game engine, all of these story elements are rendered in-game engine. It uses in-game assets, which is really, really cool. And that's something that you typically see, and definitely something that's welcome. I really like that. It's really cool. Alrighty, well, this is going to end the review here, guys. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank First Press Games for the review opportunity of this game. This game's amazing. Definitely recommend this game for shmup fans. Definitely highly recommend this game. So, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. I'd love to have you Be a part of the channel, get some great content, and as always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.